Developing at 6. Cities and counties in Central Florida trying to figure out how property tax reform could affect them and what services that you might lose if they're on the chopping block.
Yeah, that bill passed yesterday, and it gives voters a chance to decide whether to give Floridians a much larger tax exemption on their homes and eventually get rid of property taxes altogether. Channel 9's Sabrina Maggiore has been on this story right now. She is live outside of the Orange County Administration Building. And Sabrina, you've been in touch with several county leaders today.
Yeah, Martha, today I reached out to every single county in our viewing area, several cities too. Most of them are still really evaluating the impacts of this, but Orange County is one of the few that does have some hard numbers here. They say in year 2 of this, they expect to lose $270 million. That would be repeated every single year afterwards. And we just learned from Volusia County, they expect to lose about $93 million in year 2 of this too.
If my local elected officials are unwilling to exercise financial prudence, then let the people decide.
Property tax reform passed in Tallahassee could save homeowners an estimated $3,000 every year. If voters approve, it would increase the current $50,000 tax exemption for homesteaded properties up to $250,000 over 2 years.
I want property tax relief, so part of me is like, yeah, I'm excited for it, but the other part is like, I know what it pays for it.
Orange County Commissioner Mike Scott points to this graphic showing how the county spends every dollar received from property taxes. 38 cents of that dollar going to sheriff and corrections costs, the rest funding housing, family services, transportation, and more. Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings telling us there's no question there would be cuts.
Between now and November, what local governments all over the state of Florida will be doing is communicating with their residents with very specific reductions and how that will impact their lives on a daily basis.
The Florida League of Cities warns some local governments could have no choice but to implement higher sales taxes or new fees.
Here's your increased sheriff's fee. Here's your fire service fee. Here's your mosquito control fee. And that might not necessarily be a bad thing, because at least you'll know exactly what you're paying for.
And while some say this measure would be a massive tax cut, others are calling it instead a tax shift. Of course, it's impossible to know how it will play out at this point, but it does need 60% of voter approval in November for this to become reality. For now, reporting live in Orange County, I'm Sabrina Maggiore, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.